This is an accurate description of how I feel today. Hi everybody, it's Allie. How are you? Today is Sunday and I felt compelled to make this video because I feel like I'm going through a lot of emotions right now, and I just felt like this calling to get on YouTube and make this video because I feel like a lot of people could relate to it. Also, perhaps a lot of people could feel better after they see this video, because it's all about loneliness. Loneliness. I've always felt like I was a lone wolf. You know, I think a lot of people could relate to that in terms of just like not feeling like you fit in and like not feeling like you belong. And I've always felt like that. I have always struggled with feeling really different. And I think that I've done a good job in my life to fit in and like, you know, try to really, you know, have a place in this world. And I think since my awakening journey and since I started my healing path, I realized more and more that I'm even more different now than ever before. Because before I used to fake it till I made it. You know what I mean? Like I used to just be like, yeah, I'm into that, or yeah, I'll do that, or yeah, I'll wear this, or I'll just say that just to fit in so that people could accept me. And I think now in my journey, I'm not saying yes to those kinds of things anymore. So it feels even more isolating than ever before. And I think the past few months, the time that I've been spending alone has been a very interesting challenge for me, because every part of my being wants to fight this feeling of loneliness. Every part of me just wants to fill that void with distractions, with other people, even relationships, like romantic relationships, anything to make that like deafening silence just covered. I was always trying to do that, right? And what I am realizing is, no, the universe keeps presenting me this challenge because I need to overcome it. And, you know, some of the most inspiring videos for me are when I watch people talk about how they have become their most favorite company. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I think for a long time I really struggled with even saying like, yeah, I enjoy my company, but now I know like, no, I definitely enjoy my company. I've cried a lot over the narratives that loop in my head. You know, I've cried a lot over feeling like I'm really ostracized. I've cried a lot over feeling like I'm the only one in the world that's feeling like this, that is like this. And now that I'm getting more and more comfortable with myself and getting more comfortable with the time that I spend with myself, I really feel like I'm in the last leg of this whole loneliness chapter. But the last leg is always the hardest, right? Because even though you've made it this far, you're like, damn, I'm tired.
Damn, I'm tired.
When is this exactly gonna finish? And that's where I found myself today. I just came back from a family trip and I was with people the whole time, and now that I'm alone again, I had all of these thoughts start running, and these are the narratives that play in my head. That nobody wants to hang out with me, nobody likes me, nobody ever wants to make time for me, and I'm gonna be alone forever. When I really sit down with myself, right? Because when you let those narratives play, what happens is they start living inside of you rent free, right? So these narratives become beliefs, and then it becomes your truth. So I would walk around in this very victim mentality of being like, I'm alone, nobody ever wants to hang out with me, I'm so lonely, I'm so alone, and then I would cry and all these things. And now I realize that in reality, that's not true at all. You know, there are a lot of people that I could call. There are a lot of people that I could make plans with. There are a lot of people that would spend their time with me. But I'm choosing, and I've been choosing these last few months not to do that, because I think for even like the past 2 years that I've been on this journey, 2.5 years I've been on this journey, I've done that a lot. You know, when the loneliness comes up, I'll call somebody. When the loneliness comes up, I text somebody. And so it was in my body. I could feel like the pain in my body. And so I started like, I was taking my dog on a walk and I started like shaking my body out. And I started journaling, and I really started to write down the truth, right? And the truth is that I could call people, I could hang out with people, I could do all of these things, but right now I know that subconsciously, you know, what I'm really wanting for myself is to just take this time to completely just spend with me. And my ego won't let me do that in peace. My ego keeps telling me and feeding me these lies that aren't true. And the more I started to journal and the more I started to realize that actually I'm just really taking this time to go deeper within me, to really make myself feel all the uncomfortableness of what everything is like when I'm in this state of emotion. And as I was journaling, I was realizing like I'm actually fine, that there is nothing really wrong. And this is just an old loop that's still in my body. And just the realization of that was huge for me. And then I was voice noting with one of my new friends that I made over at that retreat that I went to. And she told me, speak it out loud. Because your words are powerful. Your words hold resonance. So when you speak things out loud, not only are you hearing yourself saying these things, but that's a frequency, you know, that's an energy that's coming out of you. And so I really started saying these affirmations out loud of, I am not alone. I'm choosing to take this time to be with myself. And these stories that I tell myself of, I don't have friends. No, I actually have a lot of friends. People don't want to spend time with me. No, people do want to spend time with me. I'm just choosing to spend time with myself right now. And one of the big things was, I'm always going to be alone. Like, baby boo, if there's anything that I know about myself is that I know that I'm going to find the greatest love of my life. I know that so much of what's coming to me is going to be so much love, so much community, so much time spent with people that really rock my soul and my heart. And so the truth of the narrative that I tell myself of I'm going to be alone is bullshit. And the moment I started to really understand that and sit with that and say it out loud, all of these words, I started to like literally feel better because I was releasing all of these things that were just eating me alive. And as soon as I let it out of me, as soon as I started to change the stories, I felt so light. And I felt like this is my process to really change all of these sentences that ruin me, that ruin my mood, that ruin my day, that ruin how I feel about myself, you know? And it's been all of my life. I think that I've fed loneliness for so long that of course it's so huge in my healing journey that I need to really dissolve this emotion. And this is what it means to alchemize. This is what it means to transmute. When the thought comes up of I'm a loser, you catch that thought and go, actually, that's not true at all. I'm a fucking winner. And for my ego to think that it can just destroy me with like 3 words, I'm a loser, I'm a loser, 3 words, is insane. And I'm not playing this game anymore, ego. I'm not playing this game. I'm not doing the victim shit. I've lived in victim mentality my whole life. And I'm fucking done. Cursing a lot, but I'm passionate right now. And so I really hope this helps you guys. Change, just pivot. Whatever doesn't serve you, how can we change that to serve you? That's what this inward journey is about. And so I hope this really resonated with anybody that needed to hear it. You're not alone. Many of us experience this. Many of us go through this. And I'm making this video to let you know that I'm right here next to you, baby. You deserve better. You deserve better narratives. You deserve to know that you're worthy of a tribe. You're worthy of community. You're worthy of a partner that's going to love you so deeply. You're worthy of friends. But it's not under your control of when that's all going to come to you. And so in this time, can you just be appreciative of what your body and your soul and your heart is wanting to do, which is spending time alone and being okay with that and overcoming all of these negative feelings and emotions attached to the word loneliness. I release all of it. I release all of the anxiety and the worries and the fears I have behind the word loneliness. I release all of the stories and the narratives that my ego has made me feel and believe is true. Loneliness is an illusion. Loneliness will become as fat as you want to make it. So let's just make it nothing. Loneliness? No, not in my world. Subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be kind to yourselves, all right? This is a crazy journey we're on, and I'm so glad you're on it with me. I love you. You're so fucking brave and courageous, and I'm right here with you. You're never alone. And you got your team. You know what I mean? Your angelic team. I love you. I'll see you guys soon. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to animals. Be kind to Gaia. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side.